What's up, my peopleization? It's the man with the master plan, King Shabazz, and we back at it again, man. Rtk Podcast, Real Talk with Kingz. I'm here with my brother, T9. How you feeling today, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. Blessed to be here. How you feeling?
I'm doing all right, brother. I can't complain, man. We got to give a congratulations shout out, man, to the brother T9, man, official graduate of the Tennessee State University, man. Congratulations, man. How it feel, man, to finally be finished with school?
Man, it feel good not to be having to write no papers no more.
Yeah,
man. I got weight lift off my shoulders. I can go to bed without worrying about assignment had to be turned in. So I feel real good.
Yeah, man. I know that feel good, man. I got one more semester, man. I'm gonna pop that thug thizzle. So yeah, man. I know it feel good, man. But how the week, man? How the whole entire week been treating you, man? These past weeks since the last episode, how everything been going with you?
Everything been really smooth. I've been still reading, still progressing. Same thing I've been doing. Spending time with my family. With girls and whatnot. So everything been going with you.
I feel it, man. Everything's smooth on this end, man. It been positive, man. Been at home for a full week now. So everything's been beautiful, man. We still got the book club rocking and rolling, man. We just finished our first book, Message to the Black Man in America. So now we're going on to the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. So man, I'm excited, man, about the book club, and that's growing and expanding. Yeah, man, just growing, man, just working all the way across the board, man, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, all the way across the board, man, just improving as an individual. So I'm excited, man. Like I said, I'm excited what the future got to bring. Truly am. But 2020 vision, man. 2020 vision, man. We got a powerful, powerful episode for y'all this today, man. So you don't want to miss it, man. You know what I'm saying? So before we get into it, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a family member to tell a family member, man. Tap in, man. Rtk Podcast, Real Talk with Kingz. Make sure you subscribe to the show on YouTube, man. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the show. Hit the bell icon so you can get all the newest and latest notification about Rtk Podcast, man. Make sure you subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Amazon Music, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a family member to tell a family member, man. Rtk Podcast, Real Talk with Kingz, man. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. The word on the wire, man. Kyle Rittenhouse was released on bail after posting $2 million. Kyle Rittenhouse faces 2 felony charges of homicide and 1 misdemeanor charge for possessing a dangerous weapon while under the age of 18. The 17-year-old killed 2 men, injuring 1 at a Black Lives Matter protest march in Kenosha, Wisconsin, held after the police shooting of Jacob Blake in August. Rittenhouse received numerous donations for his $2 million bond, including from celebrities like former Silver Spoon's child star Ricky Schroeder and Mike Lindell, CEO of My Pillow Incorporated. Rittenhouse lawyer said that there is evidence Rittenhouse acted in self-defense. So, what is your thoughts about this murderer being let out on bail for $2 million?
Man, it's just typical, white America.
Mm-hmm.
Justice can never be served here, so it gets to the point to where like you really don't know what to say anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just like something you just get fed up. It's just like you over it at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going through a situation, but it just really messed up, man. It just shows you like what we going through, what state our country is in right now. Yeah. What you think about it?
It's crazy, man. These people show you their true colors. The dude Mike Lindell of My Pillow Incorporated. He just showing you, their true colors. But he's telling you, oh, I'm racist. I support this, man, because this dude. How are you acting in self-defense when these protesters are protesting for the injustices that black people face in America? So this kid, first of all, he wasn't even from the state of Wisconsin. He drove over from some small town in Illinois to go and shoot shoot these protesters, killing 2 and injuring 1. These 2 protesters got killed, man. Their family members would never see them again, And this kid who's walking around with this gun, trigger happy, killing people because he's a racist, is now out on bond for $2 million. He got people that's openly supporting him like openly supporting him. And these are not like, oh, these are quiet like millionaires with no business, anything, man. These are big time people. You know, this dude, Ricky Schroeder, you know what I'm saying, was a TV child star back in, I want to say what, the 80s or something like that, late 70s, 80s, you know, and he openly supporting him. Mike Lindell, the owner of this pillow company, he's investing. I guarantee you, so many black people that bought my pillows. I guarantee you, black people didn't watch this show, Silver Spoon. So just seeing this, man, they showing you they true colors. But you got to take your hat off to them because they supporting each other. They racist and they supporting each other. And I feel like the lesson that's learned from this story and this situation is that us as black people, we got to support our own. You know what I'm saying? When we have people like Colin Kaepernick who get blackballed, we need to support them. Yeah, it's cool to support them now. You know what I'm saying? When it's like it's fashionable to be Black Power Revolution, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's fashionable to do that. We gotta be able to support each other when it's not popular. You know what I'm saying? When it's not the thing that's popular. Because when Colin Kaepernick first did it, man, a lot of people were silent, quiet, weren't saying anything at all. Now they praising Colin Kaepernick and like, man, he's standing up for the people, man. Salute him and all that. But y'all wasn't like that when the shit first went down, you know. People throwing stones at him and all that, quiet and silent, not saying anything. You just like the people that's throwing stones at him.
Yeah, I think we need to put our each other, even like when we not doing good, you know what I'm saying? Even when we doing bad, you know.
Right.
Because you see other races, when they doing bad, they still support each other. They still down for each other. Like with the Chadwick Boseman situation. You know, the man was sick. You know, it was clear that he was sick. You know, Black Twitter took it to their position, like, go make fun of him, you know, check him, or like, Kanye, this situation. He's mentally going through things, you know, obviously, regardless of what he's doing, but just by you talking about him, you know, where your blessings going to come out, you know, you speaking down on another man because he's going through another issue. So, I think we reap what we sow as well, you know, in certain situations.
I don't know about Kanye, man. Kanye look cuckoo, you know what I'm saying? Kanye done said some way out stuff. Now with Chadwick Boseman,
Kanye has a mental health issue, though. You know, he's mental. You know? So, I mean, I don't know who done sat down, had a talk with him, what people didn't put him through, but you know, that's a situation itself. We gotta tend to it. You know, we can't just Kanye. You know, in the other race, if he were white, they'll talk to him or have a conversation with him.
Yeah. But that Chadwick Boseman, man, situation, they was quick to get up on him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's wrong with him? He's supposed to be the Black Panther, this and that. Then when he passed away, now this is, I see why, you know, because I don't know how true it is, but they said he stopped posting and deleting things due to the people making comments and making fun of him about him being sick and battling his illness. So he just stopped posting pictures and videos, period, you know, because of the people making fun of him. So, you know, we have to be able to support each other through the good, the bad, and the ugly, man. But like I said, this situation, it really doesn't shock me because these people will call us niggas to our face and don't care at all. They really don't care. They don't care how you feel, what you feel about them, what they think about them. You know what I'm saying? They like, I don't care about your dollar, none of that. Y'all still niggas at the end of the day. So, you know, they exposing themselves, and that's what 2020 has done, a lot of exposing the world for what it really is and the world we truly living in. The cover is coming off, you know what I'm saying, with everything, the whole spectrum of life, you know. So, like I said, 2020 has been you know what I'm saying, a real valuable year, you know what I'm saying, a much needed year. We're going to delve more into that, you know what I'm saying, later on in the show. But what else is going on the wire, T9?
Donald Trump says he does not plan on leaving the White House if the Electoral College appoints Joe Biden as president. I mean, I guess he basically what he's saying is he ain't doing until his lease is up.
Yeah, he said, I'm going. The very last, my contract says to January 2021, you know, I'm there.
Sources say the reason why Donald Trump makes these claims because he feels as though there was a lot of fraud in the election itself. He also says that there was no way that Joe Biden could have won 80 million votes. So that's why he's not planning on leaving the White House. So I guess his team, his campaign, is still trying to do some investigating,
right,
to see. So basically, he's still trying to fight, trying to win the election. Man, this is crazy. This never happened before in the history of presidents. Normally they'll just leave and pack their stuff up. But y'all got your boy Donnie messed up. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, man.
It's his house. What he said.
It's his house, man. It's crazy, man. Don't say y'all boy. Don't say y'all boy. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
I heard y'all were related, bro. Y'all
no,
distant
man.
related. Like
no, man. Look, we live on YouTube, man. The people can see you got to Make America Great hat on. Make America Great Again hat on. They say you got to Make America Great hat on again. You got a MAGA hat on.
They don't say that my T9, man. Rtk Podcast.
Yeah. Boycott them. They support Trump. Fuck them. But no, man, it's it ain't really a shock though. You know what I'm saying? And he pulling this, man, because he gave you the signs and all that all throughout the election. This whole election has been crazy, man. Because when it first went down, I thought we was gonna have a result by the end of that night. You know what I'm saying? Election day. So I wake up, you know what I'm saying, I had woke up in the middle of the night, I'm saying they elected, because they usually announce it probably like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock that night, but election drug all the way on to, I want to say Saturday or Sunday and stuff like that. So I was like, man, and he just kept saying it was fraud and it's fake people, listen people, listen, it's fake news, people, we're going to do a recount. There was fake news. You know what I'm saying? So I was seeing all that. So I'm like, yeah, dude ain't finna go out. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna just leave office. You know what I'm saying? By himself. And I seen on social media, they was talking about Donald Trump is like their ex. They can't face the facts that it's over with. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to move on. You know what I'm saying? So it's not no shock. He gonna keep yelling and saying, oh, it's just fraud. They cheated me and all that. You took your L Boski, but like I said, I just hope black people don't think that Joe Biden is gonna be the black hero the black savior. You know what I'm saying? Of our of the black community. You know what I'm saying? So I hope black people don't get lulled back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? With Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
I hope black people looking to voting for Congress rather than voting for president.
Right. Can't do nothing without Congress.
Yeah, they the ones who making our decisions.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And a lot of people don't know that. They think it's the president. Anything the president wants to do or make something happen, it has and it must go through Congress. It has to go through Congress. You know what I'm saying? They can't just
say they just the face of America, but
it's a figurehead.
And they do that on purpose. They push presidents in your face on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Think, but it's really Congress.
Yeah.
They were like, did you vote? No, I didn't vote, but I voted for Congress. Why you didn't vote for presidents? Well, the presidents don't really make the decision
at all. And these people in Congress, but they be holding these jobs like they be holding their positions for a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Being there that whole time because don't nobody really know. They think it's the president that makes all the moves. Presidents can propose and come up with an idea and with the plan, but it has to go by Congress first. If Congress don't give a say so on it, or yes or no on it, yes on it, it's over with, So it's all a matter of research and looking in and doing your knowledge and your due diligence on on what's going on, man. So, but it don't shock me though. You know what I'm saying? Don't shock me, man. Your boy Trump don't want to leave up out of office, man. They said he went on his Twitter, man, and was posting one of your beats, man.
Yeah, I'm be praying for your cousin though, bro. Like, hopefully he make it out the office, man. Yeah, so.
I heard it, man. I heard on one of his. I seen on one of his stories.
I heard you was gonna get him on the show. You told me you was gonna get him on the show.
Man, I heard him, man. I heard him on his Twitter, man. His story, man. He was like, T9 kicked the beat in. I said, damn. This is my chocolate friend, T9. He's a super producer out of Memphis, Tennessee. He just graduated.
Hey, look, y'all. I know this head red, but it's like finesse. All right. Just want y'all to, it's like finesse. I don't want nobody to think I'm a Trump supporter.
That's the new that's the new collab. That's the new collab with the MAGA hats. It's finesse. So if y'all see a finesse hat, y'all see anybody wearing a red finesse hat, they are for Trump. MAGA. They all
Man.
about making America great again. Finesse is the new collab. Y'all know how they be having like these like, oh, the Jordan got to mix with, how Jordan got the collab with Dior. You know what I'm saying?
I know you got the collab with J. Cole.
Yeah, stuff like that. That's all that is. That's the Friends and MAGA collab. T9 said he endorsing and supporting, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but also on other news, man, on a more serious note, Bay Area artist Lil Yachty was shot and killed last night in the Bay Area, man. And it's just, I don't know exactly who this artist is, but I want to touch on it and discuss it because that's another artist shot and killed within the past 3 weeks. This whole month of November, there's been so many artists killed or either shot or shot it, you know what I'm saying? All in the matter of a 3-4 month span. So you being an artist yourself, man, do you feel like, because Boosie said it years back, do you feel like being an artist, being a rapper, is the most dangerous job on the planet?
No, I do not feel like being a rapper is the most dangerous job on the planet. Being a rapper becomes the most dangerous job on the planet if you make your image as though you're dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So if you trying to be this street person, you rapping about street things, you know, and you know 9 times out of 10 you gonna be beefing with another artist, or you got other street stuff and other street ties going on. That's when it become unsafe. You know, you never hear an artist about like Chance the Rapper going through things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You never hear an artist like Drake going through things like that. You never hear an artist like J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar. You know, even Eminem don't even go through things like that.
Wow.
So it's all about like your image and what you put out there. It's gonna come back to you. You know, so you know it becomes dangerous if you make it dangerous. You know, so yeah, and I think for artists in general, you know, we should like change the narrative. You know, why not be that artist instead of you talking about street things? Why not talk about how you made it from the streets or
right.
what the streets taught you, how you become a better man? You know, and we saw that with Nipsey Hussle. You know, Nipsey Hussle was a street person, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like rapping about it like that. You know, he might talk about what he did in the past, but for him, it wasn't really as dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you put out maturity, you put out humbleness, and it's gonna come back to you. If you put out negativity, it's gonna come back to you. So that's all it is.
So let me ask you this: if you got a young kid aspiring to be a rapper, you know, he's probably maybe 10, 11, 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
How important or how much would you stress to him or that female as well, mm-hmm. to the child in general, how important it is, how much power is in the tongue?
Ooh. It would have to be an exercise of manifestation. So, man, I just have to let them know, man, what you speak and what you write down. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even really answering your question, but I'm trying to answer your question.
You think?
I let that kid practice manifestation and let him see how what he manifests come true. Because what you speak, you know, it comes true. Tell that kid, hey, you successful, you're going to make A's and B's this year. That kid going to see his grades, you know, flourishing, you know what I'm saying? Like, to tell somebody that your tongue is powerful, it's not really going to benefit them unless they see it for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like saying, have faith. You can't really tell the person to have faith if they don't see nothing that's worth having faith in. If they don't see like the evidence of faith. You know, I can't really stress to the kid, hey, you know, what you speak, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a kid, they don't know that. So you gotta like put them in position or teach them how to get to that point. You know, you gotta really train, and then boom, they'll see benefits of that, you know, manifestation coming through. Then that's when they'll click up, oh, the power of the tongue, it has power. So it's certain things you can't really just tell people. People just gotta do it, cause like spirit in your tongue is all waves, it's all frequencies, it's all energy, you know, spiritual.
But I think that you can tell them at a young age because, like I say with me, it's stuff that my pops taught me young. At the time, like you said, they may not get it as a child, but understand it. But just planting that seed in their head, like it's crazy. Like the stuff my pops was saying.
thing with you is you did it and you listened. You might not have known what it was. He told you, but you didn't really see it until you did it. Some kids they gonna listen, but they not gonna do it. Of course you can always plant that seed, but the thing is, you gotta make sure you get them kids to do it. You always plant the seed in the child, but it's getting the child to do it is the thing.
I think, but I see what you're saying, but I think it's good to just plant that seed. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. They just have it in the back of their mind. They may not pick up on it, consciously, but they subconscious will pick it up, because it'd be like stuff my pops would tell me or things I done learned growing up. You'd be like, oh, it makes sense now. It makes sense now, so it won't come completely new.
I'm saying plant the seed. I'm saying plant the seed, but you gotta make sure they stay on track with the seed. They keep the seed in their head so they can see the manifestations. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I can't. In order for me to explain, manifestation, your tongue hold powerful. I gotta plant a seed. Other than that, how they gonna know what to guide off of?
Right. So yeah, man, it's just the whole entire thing with the artist being shot and killed, man, is actually crazy, man. And we ain't really get to touch on the topic, man, with the King Von situation. First off, I want to say R.I.P. rest in power to King Von. Seeing the videos from both angles, man, it's sad, man, but that's really not just no scene in just a movie with John Witherspoon when he was talking to Craig on Friday about, fighting. You win some, you lose some, you live to fight another day. People nowadays, man, they are so scared to get their ass whooped or take a L or get embarrassed, and be ashamed about it, in front of the world, in front of the public. So they okay, before I get an ass whooping or I take a L, I would throw my life away. I will sit in jail for the rest of my life just so people won't say, oh yeah, niggas won't be climbing, oh, I got my ass whooped. Oh, I got this and I got that. All right, cool, you get your ass whooped, you alive and you live to fight another day. Go to the gym, train, box, take a martial arts class, take a jiu-jitsu class, MMA, something, work on your fighting skills. But to shoot someone, and it's just one-on-one, fighting, because really if you look at that video, it looked like it was a lot of people, but it was really just King Von, King Von swinging on Quando Rondo, it was just a fight. It was just really one-on-one. And his Quando Rondo boy coming, shoot the dude. It's one-on-one, man. Come on now. If you got a problem, you got an issue with somebody, it's something behind the scenes that went down that the public and the media don't know nothing about. So you knew what time it was, once you seen that person or once that person seen you. So for you to shoot somebody because you lost a fight or somebody want to fight you, oh, I'm not fighting, I'm shooting. Come on now. Come on, that's coward. That's a coward move. That's a coward way because you scared to get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I don't understand how you gangster, but you scared to get your ass whooped. You scared to lose a fight. How are you gangster and you scared to lose a fight? You know what I'm saying? So it's just man, you so quick to, because you destroying two lives within one. You know what I'm saying? You kill this man, and now you throwing your life away. And we live in a time now where everything is recorded and everything is digital. You can't do nothing without seeing anything. 20 years ago, the situation was the exact same. I mean, the exact same. 20 years ago, we probably wouldn't have no footage of it. But we got so much footage, and there's cameras on these street lights, cameras on these buildings, there's cameras everywhere. People got phones, everything. So it's nothing. Everything you do is being televised and being recorded. So now you're throwing away your life, and you killed this person. You know what I'm saying? Their life is over. He's dead. He's not coming back. So now your family and your loved ones won't be able to see you. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to provide and give them that love. You know what I'm saying? Because you're locked up in prison. So you have to be cautious and mindful and aware of the things that we do. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't think off of emotion and impulse, because you are letting so many people down when you do that. A quick 15 to 20 second situation can ruin millions of lives. Millions of lives. You may look at it like, damn, how can that ruin millions of lives? We don't know what King Von could have been grew into, you know what I'm saying, if he stayed alive, you know. Don't get me wrong. I know he was, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know what I'm saying, he was out here, you know what I'm saying, out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying, wild, you know what I'm saying. But who knows what King Von would have been a year from now? You know what I'm saying? He died at 26. Who knows what he would have been 30, 35 years old, grown and mature to be, you know what I'm saying? It could have inspired and changed people's lives who would have been born 30 years from now, you know what I'm saying? So all that lineage and all that potential is destroyed and killed in a matter of a 10, 15-second altercation. And as far as King Von, you gotta think and you gotta move smarter, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's like more, so many people are depending on you, you know what I'm saying? Because where they talking, man, he took care of his people. His first 100,000 he got, he went and split it with we gave it to his moms, his peoples and everything. Then he went to go split it with his partners in the hood. His dogs he grew up with, man, he split it with them. You know what I'm saying? You the breadwinner, you the provider for your peoples, man. So like, you just gotta be more you gotta be more mindful and aware of how you move, and just hopefully, you know, it's a sad situation, but hopefully the young kids that are watching, that are seeing this and watching this now, they can think smarter and move wisely and correct with that when they see this. Be like, oh, okay, yeah, I see how this went down. I don't want to play out like this. Let me move smarter. You know what I'm saying? A smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others. So it's just, man, it's just the whole situation. Then seeing Mo 3 dying a week, probably like 5 days later. Then Lil Boosie getting shot a couple days after that. Then Benny the Butcher getting shot the next day, and so on and so forth. It's too many situations, too many cases that we are steady causing harm to each other, and we got a bigger enemy that we need to face, and we need to come together and take down that enemy that's killing us. We don't need to be doing the job of the enemy ourselves. Yeah, man. So that was yeah, man, that was a sad. It's a sad situation, sad story. But what else is on the wire, T9?
On a positive note, big shout out to Tyler Perry. Helped out 5,000 families during his food giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Says Tyler Perry hosted a Thanksgiving food giveaway at his studios and distributed non-perishable food items and gift cards to at least 5,000 local families on a first come first served basis. So yeah, shout out to Tyler Perry.
Most definitely, man. Shout out to Tyler Perry, man. That's a dope gesture, you know.
And one thing I like about him, he always finding ways to give back to his people, even with his business. Because when he first opened up that studio, you know, he was mostly targeting a lot of HBCUs, a lot of, you know, black film and TV actors to become a part of his overall mission. So, you know, he's always been a stand-up guy. I always supporting his community.
Nah, man, that's big, man. That's what you do, man. When you have the means and the resources to give back to people who's less fortunate, man, that's what you do, man. You get what you give, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people who obtain, you know what I'm saying, these plentiful resources and wealth and, you know what I'm saying, riches, they just tend to me, I, and just like, oh, I'm not giving back to the people, you know what I'm saying, the community where I come from, man. Doing that, man, that's big and that's major, man. And shout out and salute to everyone who took care and fed, you know what I'm saying, people who weren't able to eat, you know what I'm saying, this past holiday, and able to feed and help out families in need, you know, because 2020 has been a rough year financially for people. So, you know, a lot of people came into 2020 was up and solid and stable, and now people coming out of 2020, you know what I'm saying, hurt. So, you know, when you got it, you be able to take care and help people, man, that's big. You able to do that, man, and really help out, you know what I'm saying, build that impact and that change within the community, man. So, salute and shout out to Tyler Perry for real. But close out, man, word on the wire, man. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fought last night in a charitable exhibition where the fight ended in a draw. A lot of people were highly disappointed within the fight. They said it like T9 told me, people were saying it like two drunk uncles fighting at a barbecue. You know what I'm saying? I'm a huge boxing fan. I wasn't really interested in that, man, because them brothers, they passed their prime, you know. I wasn't gonna pay my 50. I wasn't gonna pay $50 to see something. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't really entertaining and exciting. But from what was seeing hearing on Twitter and social media, uh, Jake Paul and Nate Robinson stole the show because Jake Paul slept with Nate Robinson and ran in the second round. Hey, were you able to see the video, T9?
Yeah, it was a white guy and a black guy, right?
Yeah.
The white dude stuck the other dude. He just fell out on the ground like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Jake. That was a thing on Instagram.
Yeah, Jake Paul, he a YouTuber. And his brother fought another YouTuber probably like a year ago. They fought he fought somebody for like, you know what I'm saying, he's a little charitable. Like, not charitable, but like these are real actual boxing matches, but you know, these dudes are not really boxers. And Nate Robinson, he's a former NBA player, you know, dunk champ, numerous time dunk NBA slam dunk champion. You know, just you know, they went in there and fought it out, you know, and I see a lot of people getting on Nate Robinson, clowning him and stuff, but I also see people coming in defense and support of Nate Robinson for going out there and fighting, you know what I'm saying, and taking on new challenges and new adventures. And I seen a post where he said, man, I want to teach my kids, man, you can take on any challenges and try new things, you know, and don't limit yourself just to one thing. So he had got support from different people, you know what I'm saying. He was also getting clowned, but he was getting support from different people. But the one thing from this situation you can learn, you cannot play boxing. You know what I'm saying? You play basketball, you play football, you play soccer. You do not play boxing. You know, people have died in the ring with this boxing. So, yeah, man, it's good to see that everything's all right with Nate Robinson. You know, hopefully a speedy recovery. You know, but this boxing, it's a dangerous sport, man. So, yeah, man, it was just crazy though, man. They was trying to get on, man, Nate Robinson, man. I was like, damn, why y'all doing Nate Robinson like that? I seen when he was on the ground. And Andre Iguodala, he gonna put it on Twitter. It's another NBA player. He gonna tell us, come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig.
Man.
Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. So, yeah,
just
man, they won.
Just like the 50 Cent get to him.
Ooh, I ain't even seen if 50 Cent post. I know 50 Cent got a comment, opinion, or something on it. So, yeah, man.
50 Cent like to make his stuff. He in the process of making it right now.
Yeah, so 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent, well, he probably said something already. So, yeah, man. But like I said, man, hats off to Nate Robinson for you stepping in the ring, and it was a good thing that everybody in all fights came out safe in one piece and able to go back to their families. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Healthy in one piece. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. You know, but before we tap into the topic for the day, make sure y'all subscribe to the show, man, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, YouTube. Smash that like button. Get the algorithms up, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you can get all the newest and latest notifications of Rtk Podcast, man. Rtk Podcast, Real Talk with Kingz, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. 2020 vision, man. What has the year 2020 done for you personally, T9? What has it done for you personally? Because everybody talking about how it's been a messed up year and it's terrible. Hurry up and get it over with. But what has it done for you?
Well, it depends on what type of person you are. What it can do, and what it can do not for you. You know, if you're a type of person who don't have any plans, you know, who don't have a desire to grow, then you know you weren't gonna get nothing out of 2021. Especially any time period. You know, supposed to make the most out of anything. But I say for me. It allowed me to reflect, you know, map out. I ain't gonna say plan because things don't always go as planned. Map out, you know, get a rough draft, and allow me to evaluate my me as a person, you know, as a whole of my actions and what I do to other people. You know, how I can become a better individual, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So that's what it done. That's what 2020 did for me. What about you?
Man, it just allowed me to see things at a full perspective, you know, a full circle. You know, everybody you thinking, 2020 vision is just oh, I see things clearly, physically, my eyes. I see everything clear. I go to the doctor. They say I have 20/20 vision. Everything's good. But having 20/20 vision is really having a full perspective and seeing everything clearly with clear thoughts and a clear mind in this game called life. And I can say that 365 days ago, I wasn't at the same thought process that I'm currently in right now today. And I thought, man, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I got everything together and, you know what I'm saying, everything good and stuff like that until shit hits the fan and it really, you know what I'm saying, you really see what this thing life is all about, you know. And now you really don't have everything together. So I think it was vital, you know what I'm saying, it was very vital for 2020 to happen, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people like, oh man, it's terrible and this and that, man. 2020 allowed us to really sit down and analyze and do a whole glance on how our life is, you know, and just a matter of how things can be going up, can be up 1 minute and down the next. So it really had me to take accountability for myself and bettering and improving myself, you know what I'm saying, how I can be a better brother, a better son, a better friend, cousin, uncle, nephew, you know what I'm saying, just all around a better individual, you know what I'm saying, a better person for me, my family, you know what I'm saying, friends, and just my community in total, and just growing spiritually, mentally, physically, you know, growing financially, understanding financially, just growing all the way across the board, man, and just really realizing what's really mattering, you know what I'm saying, not paying attention and worrying about shit that don't mean nothing, like, oh, the latest, you know what I'm saying, the latest mixtape or album that came out, or the freshest clothes to wear, you know, like shit that's minuscule, you know, ain't gonna mean nothing after 15 minutes of talking about it, you know. So really having them real life conversations with individuals where you can really help grow and build, man. Like I said, as fucked up as 2020 has been, man, it's been the most vital and most needed year for me personally to propel myself to the next level, to greatness. So like I said, I'm appreciative of 2020. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of a lot of mishaps, a lot of trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? Went through every emotional possible. Every emotion, you name it, I've been through it, you know what I'm saying, in 2020, but I'm still here and I'm still standing strong, you know, and I was able to educate myself and take my mental to a whole nother level, you know, and I'm steady growing, you know what I'm saying. I ain't at the apex level of mentally thinking, but I damn sure ain't at the same spot where I was at a year ago, and I'm just continuing to grow and begin to progress and flourish, you know what I'm saying. I've invested almost $1,000 this year within books. So, you know what I'm saying, reading, like I said, I was able to start things, you know. We was able to start this Rtk Kingz podcast, you know, officially. It's been an idea, you know, for years, but we was actually maybe manifest it and put into fruition, you know, this year. I was able to start a book club, you know, and do some other endeavors, you know what I'm saying. I plan on it to come to light and expose itself, you know what I'm saying, as time go on. So like I said, man, 2020 has been it's what they say, it's been a blessing and a curse. So yeah, man, this year I really have grown, you know. This just really just had me just like, man, focus on what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So tell me, do you think that you would have grown if COVID-19 would have never hit? You think you'd been the person you are right now at this moment if COVID-19 would have never hit beginning of 2020?
Oh yeah, I grow regardless, you know. In this situation I'm in, it's just always been me as a person. You know, even before this COVID-19, I still was on books, you know, reading, improving myself, you know. It's not because I'm in a season to where, you know, it's forced me to grow. I'm a person that grows or try to grow regardless, you know. What it did was like give me a chance to, you know, plan more and, you know, carefully map out things and, you know, carefully see things and take a step back. You know, it gave me a break from other things, you know, but as far as like growth, man, I feel like I would have did this regardless. What about you?
I feel it. Like I said, yeah, it's the same with me. I'm always about progression. Has always been an obsession for me, but it's just like you just really 2020 just like it really hit you. you know what I'm saying, really hit you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, yeah, you gonna sit down, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it sets you down. It's just like, all right, focus, you know what I'm saying? Focus on what's going on, what you have in task ahead. You know what I'm saying? I was always.
I say the thing it did do for me, it made me sit down and realize, how God had been good to me, in that aspect. I sat down and think about all the things that I fought through, throughout the years in 2020. Like, well, I really been doing good as a person. This progression made, but 2020 for me wasn't like I need to sit down and just reevaluate. I need to plan out and map things out. It was like, nah, I'm blessed for real. So I'm finna keep doing what I'm doing, go even harder, and finna really like push the pedal to the metal.
Yeah. Like it's like 2020, cause kind of like it lit even more of a fire in the ass. Like you like, oh shit, damn, come on, let's get to it. So yeah, man, like I said, man, like 2020 has been a blessing and a curse. It's a lot that went on and a lot that happened, but it was much needed, cause like I say, it's no creature on this earth, no living thing that's living on this earth or that has lived on this earth in some point in life go through some type of trial and tribulation, some type of adversity. You're gonna always go through adversity. As life go on, life doesn't get easier. It only gets harder. But you must adapt and grow and adjust and get harder. You know what I'm saying? You have to get harder yourself and get tougher yourself. You know what I'm saying? As life get harder, you have to get harder within yourself. You can't go and pout and mope and whine and be like, why me? And play this victim complex and this victim role, because life will just roll right over you, not even think twice about it, and keep pushing forward, you know what I'm saying, on to the next individual. You know what I'm saying? When life punch you in the mouth and you get knocked down, what you gonna do? You gonna stay down and mope and cry about it? You gonna shake this shit off and get your ass back up and start back fighting? And and I'm a fighter. I think that's why I love boxing so much, because it's just me. It's just a natural. I'm just a natural fighter. You know what I'm saying? At heart, you're always fighting, and you know what I'm saying, just keep going and keep pushing. Just keep pushing, keep striving, keep going. I kind of look at life as like like boxing. Going through challenges and stuff like that. You have to prepare yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you don't prepare for life and things you have going on, it's gonna show. You know what I'm saying? Once that opportunity comes, just like a fighter, you go into the ring and you bullshit throughout count, eating the wrong things, wasn't going as hard as you were supposed to in the gym, you know what I'm saying, BS and not really focused. It's gonna show in the ring. It will show in the ring. It will show. But if you putting that work in, doing your due diligence, man, discipline, focus, putting that time and effort in, that will show as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I just approach life. You know what I'm saying? I approach life as it's a constant fight. It's a constant battle. It's a constant war. You know what I'm saying? You're always at war with your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because your mind will play tricks on you, man. The Ghetto Boys, man. That mind playing tricks on you is not just a song, man. That stuff is real. Your mind to tell you things and to deceive you, and you know what I'm saying, have you thinking lackadaisical and not wanting to be your best and push forward. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can relax. You can take a break. You can chill. You done already done so much. Look at it. You're almost done with school, or you done graduated from school. You're black and American. You graduated from school. That's something right there. Let's celebrate. Let's have a good time. Oh, you passed that test. Let's go party. Let's get drunk this weekend and go to the club and have a good time. In all actuality, man, that's just a little, okay, that's a little accomplishment. We got to keep pushing forward, because it's going to be a new test, a new trial and tribulation, another bump in the road that you're going to have to face and overcome. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to get past that. All right, I did something good, but we got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Them are the ones, and these are the people that we continue to see grow with success. You know what I'm saying? You get people like Jeff Bezos. You know what I'm saying? You think he was satisfied when he got his first $1 million? No, he's still working. That dude's still working like he ain't got a penny in the bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like Amazon finna go bankrupt. He's continuing to innovate and become creative. You know what I'm saying? Not getting comfortable, not getting complacent. And that's what happens with 99.9% of the world. You 9% of people, 99.9% of people get complacent and get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? After they done something, you know what I'm saying? Mediocrity is celebrated. That's what you want to be around, but you need to always push yourself to that next level. And I think that's what 2020 has told me. Like, man, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Do things that you are not used to, man. Start testing your abilities and start testing yourself, doing things that's out of character for you. You know what I'm saying? Not negatively, but things positively that can help you grow. Because you can never grow in your comfort zone. You can never grow in your comfort zone. It's just like for my listeners that's diehard advocates or people who work out. If you never worked out ever in your life, and you start off doing 100 push-ups a day, 100 push-ups a night, you know what I'm saying? And that's challenging. It kills you that first week, maybe 2 weeks. But then after that second week, it starts to get easy. So if you do 100 push-ups a day, after it stops hurting, after the second week, you just do that for the next 10 weeks, I guarantee you won't get no results or no improvement because your body has adjusted to it and it has got used to those 100 push-ups a day or 100 push-ups a night. You know what I'm saying? Once it starts getting easier, you got to make it harder. You got to make it more challenging for yourself. All right, 100 push-ups easy. All right, now I'm pushing to 200. You know what I'm saying? 200 get easy. All right, I'm pushing to 300. 300 get easy, 400, so on and so forth. And that's how we gotta look at everything in life. You know, if I'm an excellent writer, but I'm not as good as, you know what I'm saying, formatting the story, I guess. We gotta work on formatting. If I'm great at dribbling the ball with my right hand, but I can't really do it with my left hand, you gotta dribble the ball with your left hand. So we gotta attack and go hard on our weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as we go on our strengths. So when anything come, I'm a jack of all trades. There's nothing you can throw at me. There's nothing you can put in front of me that I'm not ready for or I'm not used to. Whatever you got, bring that shit. Come on with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for whatever you got to bring. So that's pretty much what 2020 was for me. It's just learning, you know what I'm saying, just growing at every simple aspect. You can't just rely on one thing. You got to be able to do multiple things. I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Just teaching me to be independent, and the only person that's gonna save me is that person I see when I look in the mirror. That's the only person that's gonna save me. And that's the only person that's gonna get me out of my situation. And I feel that's what 2020 had done for me. You know. So like I said, I appreciate 2020.
Yeah, and one of the things I hope people that learn from 2020, you know, is that one source of income is not enough.
At all.
I hope people get financial literacy out of 2020 and patience out of 2020. You know, because a lot of people have really been focused on the wrong things. You know, and buying the wrong things, spending their money on the wrong things. And when something like this happens, they starve. You know, they ain't to go. They ain't got no place to eat. And it's sad, you know what I'm saying? Because we never think about the bigger picture of what's going on in our country.
Right.
And
world
in general. Where we living in, you know, the possibility how serious, you know, these people are, you know, putting things out there to actually kill us, putting things out there to, you know, just destroys individuals, you know. People used to often like laugh at people, you know, it was like around the 60s and 70s, you know, around the time of the Vietnam War. You had people in America preparing for like bunkers, you know, underground bunkers around their houses. They just building them. People just like laughing at them. They just think it's a joke. You know, granted, you never had a nuclear explosion, but you always supposed to be prepared for what's going on. You know, financial wise, you know, mentally too, as well as individuals. So yeah, man, you know, I feel like we gotta really like push that narrative of people should always have to have like a little side hustle, you know. It's everybody in some form or fashion can become an entrepreneur. You know, it can be something as simple, you selling, you know, cleaning detergent, you know, you selling towels, you know. There's always something you can do to bring in some type of form of revenue. So I hope everybody just learned that from 2020, you know. Because the people who got one source of income, the people who got to rely on the stimulus, you know, the people who got around like the little, I don't know, what was it, the retirement thing? and letting people get laid off. Those are the main people who struggle,
Mm-hmm.
and it's sad. So, excuse me.
You gotta invest in your mental. You gotta invest in your mental and knowledge and education. Knowledge doesn't just go from school. You know what I'm saying? What you say? What you say, T9?
And I feel for those families because it's also a lot of families. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell y'all this, but I'm a debt collector, and I hear certain situations. But it's a lot of families out there who really can't do those things. You know, be an entrepreneur, they credit messed up to the point they can't do nothing. You know, if they were to do something, they'll be doggone right homeless. You know, and my heart and prayers really goes out to those type of people around this time. Because there's people out there who really just crippled and put into the dirt in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also seeing a lot of people who are coming to terms of what's important. You know, who taking things a little bit more serious around this time too. Like we said, you said podcasts, or any other things like with music and whatnot, families and jobs. People actually like getting back to themselves, and it gave people a chance to know who they really are without being in the crowd. Social distancing. But and I think
social distancing.
yeah, it's needed because you got before you often see like a lot of people who in the crowd doing stuff don't even know themselves, their true identities. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people who you sometimes pay attention to, those people should be totally different people. Is what we don't know at this whole pandemic and stuff over with.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a blessing and truly a curse that went on, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody need to social distance. I think the real pandemic was what was in us mentally. You know what I'm saying? Rather than what's going on physically.
Right. It's all a mind thing. It was like changing things up. Seeing if those people can pivot. And I heard that all great. I heard someone say all great businesses know how to pivot. You know what I'm saying? But and just in life and in general, all wise and all strong mentally, strong mind and strong willed people mentally know how to pivot. No matter what you throw at them, you know what I'm saying, in life, you know what I'm saying, they're able to pivot, you know what I'm saying, and make adjustments, you know what I'm saying. The weak ones who are not used to adjustment and making and changes of life, they're used to comfortability. Those are the ones who are struggling and suffering, right now at this current time. So we have to know how to, this didn't go out as planned. Now we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we gotta make it shape. We gotta make some shape with what we got, you know what I'm saying. All that complaining and whining and crying, all wise like this, if this would never happen, if that would never happen, it happened. It's over with, you know what I'm saying. It happened. So now what can you do with the situation that you in right now to help better yourself, where you be thanking yourself in 2025 instead of being like, damn, I should have did this in 2020. I said 2020. In 2020, you know what I'm saying? So focus on the here and the now. You can't change the past. You can't go back and say, oh man, if I'd done this, I'd be here. If I'd have done that, I'd be here. No, it's over with. It's over with. You living in the past, you're gonna stay stuck in the past. The people who continue to flourish and continue to grow and be better, it's not even just far as like they have all the money in the world, but they know who they are mentally, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, and they know who they are as a person, they have knowledge of self, and that's where true happiness comes. They are always thinking for the future, you know what I'm saying, forward. And I'm looking back, you know what I'm saying, and I'm looking back and seeing how things was in yesteryears, because you will always be there, and you get left behind, and and life will go run its course on you and pass you on. So you have to be able to move forward and continue to go and push forward no matter what it is. I was always taught, you know what I'm saying, pray for the best, prepare for the worst. You know what I'm saying? Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. You know what I'm saying? Things ain't, you know what I'm saying? Life is all about trials and tribulations, trials and tribulations, trials and tribulations. So you have to prepare for these rainy days. Rainy days will come. Rainy days will come. Just like it's sunny days, it will be rainy days, It's like it's beautiful days, it's ugly days, but we have to prepare for them all. You know, we can't just get caught up in the sunny days and the great days and be like, oh, it's good times, it's gonna be good forever. Hey, yay. No. You know what I'm saying? Because sooner or later, that cloud gonna come and it's gonna be a rainy day. And when those rainy days come, you gotta know that it's not always gonna be a rainy day. Better days are coming. The sun will shine again. But you gotta keep that faith and keep pushing and keep going, moving forward. So we gotta prepare ourselves at all levels and at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Staying prepared. Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. You know. But before we do that, I wanna ask you personally, how was the year 2020 opened your 2020?
I mean, it didn't really like open my 2020 because it was stuff that I already knew what was going on. You know, I wasn't really surprised about everything that was going on. I can expect as much, you know, and I guess one of the things that it made me, you know, I guess realize, you know, our people doesn't really work as a team. You know, and a lot of us, you know, I'm gonna say us, you know, because you know, if I'm gonna say we're a team, you know, I have people struggling, we struggling too.
Yeah.
So it made me realize, like, you know, if other people over here struggling during this pandemic, then why are we not helping them? You know, why we can't, you know, what I'm saying, go that extra mile to help our people? Why we gotta be always so self-centered?
All right.
You know, I guess that's one of the things it made clear for me. But as far as like opening up my 2020, it was just things that I was already just hip to. You know, things that I already knew. And as far as like what's going on in this country, I was already hip to it. As far as like me spiritually growing and mentally growing, I was already hip to it. I was already reading. I was always doing, you know, other stuff, you know, practicing going vegan. Now that I was already doing, you know, it might threw me off a little bit because, you know, as far as money situations and jobs like that. But as far as my vision goes, my vision was already like 2020. If not, it was 2021. So what about you?
Spiritually, I can say spiritually. I always feel like I was a spiritual individual. I say I'm more spiritual than religious, but spiritually, you know, getting into meditating, you know, just clearing out my thoughts and clearing out my mind. I've been able to get into that, and that's why I say I'm appreciative of 2020. You know, 2020 is just helping. You know what I'm saying? Awakening my third eye even more and more. You know, I don't think your third eye. You ask me, I don't think no one third eye, no matter how intelligent they are, no one's third eye is completely open because it's always something to learn. You see what I'm saying? There's always something to learn, always open something to expand. You know what I'm saying? But just continue to make an effort to open that third eye. That's all you can do. Just each little day, if you continue to get better, just a little bit better each and every day, that's what it's all about. And you guarantee, you know what I'm saying, 20 years from now, man, you'll be a totally much better, wiser individual that you were 20 years before if you really make that conscious effort to continue to get better. You know what I'm saying? Even just something is a year from now can just change your life so much. Like I said, I've grown so much in the past year. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a way better space mentally. You know what I'm saying? Not like I was saying I was like stressing or depressed or something like that. But when I say I'm in a better place mentally, I'm sharper. You know what I'm saying? More intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Than I was. I'm thinking more. You know what I'm saying? Cerebral. You know. So it's just like my cognitive skills have grown, creativity skills have grown. You know, just a lot of things have just grown mentally. So just continue to grow. Like this time next year, I want to make this current King Shabazz. I want 2021 King Shabazz November 2021, December 2021. Make this King Shabazz look like a dumb motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make him look like, damn. That's how I want to grow. You know what I'm saying? That much, and just continuing to grow each and every day. You know what I'm saying? I want people to see. I want people to see me be like, "Dang, Malik, you changed." Yeah, I hope I wouldn't have been the same person that I was back in high school or back at TSU. You know, I always want to grow and be better. I would hope that I'm a better person than I was, and I'm not the same. Because if you want to continue to be the same that you are, if you want to continue to be the same person that you are, it's a problem. You complacent. You can never get complacent in life. You know.
Right. You can always tell that about a person too, whether if people growing or not.
Mm-hmm.
By they just by a simple conversation, you know. I'm getting out the habit of cursing. I ain't really curse, you know, like I used to anymore. Mm-hmm. Like just, you know, I want to replace those words because bad enough I got to Memphis vocabulary. You know, some people better be understanding what I be saying anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you know,
we ain't even gonna get into that one.
I've been improving it, you know, learning how to replace certain words. You know, watching people like Denzel Washington speak. You know, his speeches. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X, how they speak, how intelligent they was. There was more educated, you know, especially me working into like a business. You know, you going to see other people who are already up there where you trying to get to, and you talking to them, and your little basic stand of communication versus theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you feel so dumb. It's been cases to where I wouldn't say I shut down, you know what I'm saying, because I don't fear nothing, but it's just like, you know, you get like, dang, what that word mean? What are you talking about? So, you know, I guess that's the point I'm trying to get to now, you know, trying to be like, you know, just trying to evolve, you know.
Yeah.
Because I already feel like I got the mindset, you know, as far as like the spiritual growth, mental growth, you know, I'm trying to get my body right. Well, you know, I got to look like a lead. But yeah, I'm trying to get like you.
I'm still trying to get myself together, man. I'm chubby myself, man.
But now, you know, I'm trying to get to that, you know, that next stage that I've been trying to get to.
Yeah.
That, you know, I'm becoming. I wouldn't say I want to intimidate people, but I want people to feel it. You know, feel somebody so smart in the room, and you know they're intelligent. If Malcolm X walk in the room right now, we ain't fit to talk. Just by him just standing, he don't even have to open his mouth.
You just
feel
his
demeanor,
that energy, that presence.
So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to now. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that way. You know, that way when I walk in the room, I'm sitting there. You gonna respect who I am. Right. I don't even got to open up my mouth, my look in my eyes, or what's to come out of my mouth. You got to be able to match it. So that's what I guess that's the point I am personally.
Mm-hmm. So, and I noticed too, I don't even watch TV for real. I used to. That's a good thing. I'm glad I don't do. Because I remember like I was just talking to my brother Jimmy about this during our meeting with our book club, man. I was all like, man, a year ago from now, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not at work, not working, I ain't got no schoolwork to do, I just be, you know, working out is like therapeutic. It's like therapeutic for me. It's like therapy for me going running and stuff like that. I go running about 2-3 times a day. But like if I'm not doing that, I'll just be in the bed just chilling, watching TV, and just be like watching TV, just chilling. Like, dang, I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? Bored. What to do? What I want to watch? You know. So now I look at it now. I'm not even like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm up like watching some videos to help me grow and motivate and inspire me. I'm either writing or I'm reading something or taking notes or learning something new. You know what I'm saying? Some of that nature each and every day is continuing to grow and get better and better, you know. So like I said, man, I don't even see like I get my when I move to my apartment, man, you know, I don't even think I even buy me a TV. You know what I'm saying? It's pointless because I don't even watch TV, you know. Only time I'm watching TV is if it's for like boxing match. That's it, you know, and that ain't that's not every day, you know what I'm saying? Good fights, right. You know what I'm saying? That's every, you know what I'm saying, once or twice, maybe 3 times a month, you know, maybe. So it's just getting out of TV, man, and reading, writing more, man. I done read the most books I done have this year. But I always been a reader since I was like in about 5th, 6th grade. But I done read so many books now, and I'm gonna read so many more, you know. And I be looking at people like, oh man, they be like, all these celebrities, they read all these books and all that, this, that, and the third. You be like, man, how I got time to read these books? Man, you got time. You just gotta cut out the bullshit that you doing. You know what I'm saying? On the days you sitting there watching TV, you cut that TV time off and pick up a book, you know? Times you just sitting around ain't doing nothing. You trying to sleep extra and you really don't need the extra sleep. Use that time to read and pick up a book. You know what I'm saying? Educate yourself, you know? Build your mental Rolodex, you know what I'm saying? Gain that out, build on your intellectual property. And that's what I've been taking advantage of throughout 2020, man. And, you know, the person, man, I'm going to be, man, 5 years from now, boy, it's going to be, Yeah, it's gonna be some dangerous, some powerful. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be
Right.
a year from now gonna be some dangerous, some powerful. See, I feel like it now, but it's just continuing to grow and get better. So
One of the things that excite me, that I don't watch TV, play video games, nothing like that either.
yeah,
But I always give back to God, and
mm,
how you give back to God, you give to His people. You know what I'm saying? See a homeless person, on the side of the road, you know, help them out. I help them out. I ain't scared to talk to them. I take showers.
mm,
Scared to shake people, have a conversation with them, know their story. Just going out and meeting different type of people, being a blessing to other people. Because
mm,
I want somebody to be a blessing to me. I've been thinking more like on a deeper level. You know what I'm saying? Of of connecting and teamwork. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? And I feel like if grace and mercy been upon me so much, why can't I go get it to somebody else? Why this lit $40 in my pocket? I can't just go get it to somebody else randomly.
right,
Who I see on the streets. Looking up different ways on the internet how I can better like take initiative, be a part of something. There's
mm,
a bigger picture, bigger global picture. Um, I saw a homeless woman on the street. You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, I was around the car with my mama,
mm,
and she was just right there. It was just raining. She was a black woman. I could tell she was homeless. She ain't had nothing. She was just doing this, and it just did something to me, man. So I guess that's why I'm never bored.
yeah,
I'm always, just I guess I'm just overly righteous. Where people like say, "Oh, you just this and that."
yeah,
But hey, you want God to bless you more, you gotta bless His people. You know,
mm.
so
I
I
think
say, you can never be bored because there's so much stuff out there that you can do. You can grow spiritual, mentally, and stuff like that too. You can pray, you can eat right, you can exercise. But sure, it's some stuff that you got to get out there in that spiritual warfare about and fight too, fight for the right people.
mm,
And that's what my focus been towards, is just making sure, what I'm saying, the people, us individuals, everybody, is is on the right track and experience some type of form of love and connection.
yeah. And what I take from everybody, like from what you said, everyone has a story. You know, everyone didn't walk the course of life that you never walked and that you never walked, but they have a story that you can learn from. You know, it's something their experience in life is different from yours, and it's something that you can learn that you can apply to your life. So I look at everyone and every situation, everything in my life as a lesson. You know, never as a loss, always as a lesson. You know what I'm saying? The good and the bad. You know, learning things. You know, from relationships with women, um, mishaps and disputes with other, you know what I'm saying, brothers, you know, other individuals, you know what I'm saying, male or female, you know, trials and tribulations, mishap, like I got my car hit, you know, right before we went back to school, you know, just things like that, losing family members, losing friends. It's like everything is a story and a meaning and a reasoning behind it, you know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason, so we have to learn these stories and grow from it. You know what I'm saying? And get these experiences. Just like you said, you'll go up to a homeless individual and sit down and have a conversation with them. That's worth more than any money you could have ever gave that person. Just really showing that person and letting them know that they are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking down on you because you're homeless. You don't have nowhere to stay. You don't smell. You haven't taken a shower, so you have a funny smell, or you are a janitor. You know what I'm saying? You don't have most money in the world. I still look at you as a human being, because all that other shit is just materialistic things and shit that don't matter. I'm looking at you as the human being, as the person you are. That's what really matters, you know, and that's what has. That's what, you know what I'm saying. That's what really, like, what life is all about. It's all about, it's a game. Life is a game, you know. But you have to realize and understand how the game is played and how the game of life is played. Everything is a learning lesson. Everything you learn from anything. Either it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, but you are learning in this game called life, and it's up to you, and you must continue to evolve. You have to evolve. So,
And just to add on to that, even with life itself, like grow as a person and whatnot, but also like put yourself in position to where you can like test your heart and grow your heart too for people, because you can reach all the pinnacles you can reach, but I live off of finesse without manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
I finesse without manipulation. You know, that's finessing the way you ain't got to step on nobody's toes. You ain't got to get over on nobody.
Right.
You ain't got to push nobody off. You know,
I got the MAGA finesse hat on right now. In store soon. In store soon. You good. He's supporting
Hopefully
Trump.
I get a t-shirt made. Finesse without manipulation. But yeah, man, just put yourself in a position where you have like a love and compassion for people, man. People look at love as being soft.
Yeah.
It ain't. That's what drives this world itself. Mm-hmm. You know, it's love. You know, because if you don't got love, you ain't gonna be willing to help nobody. You know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't gonna be willing to do more or like go the extra mile to get people in better positions so that when the 2020 do come again, we already be at a better state because we more loving, we got more teamwork. You know, we know what's important. We have less shootings and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. But let's go ahead, man, and get into health as well, man. You know, your body is your number one vehicle, man. You cannot go anywhere without your body, man. So you must take care of your body. T9, what can you tell the people about health as well for this week?
My health as well is prayer. It's good for your heart. It makes you stronger, less stress. It makes your mental greater. You have more spiritual activity. And it speeds up the recovery of your heart. And it's a form of manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
And you get closer with God. So my health as well is prayer, for real.
My health as well for the week is lion's mane mushroom. Lion's mane mushroom are large, white, shaggy mushrooms that resemble a lion's mane as they grow. It can be enjoyed raw, cooked, dried, or steeped in a tea. The benefits of the lion's mane mushroom is they could protect against dementia, helps relieve mild symptoms of depression and anxiety, makes speed and recovery from nervous system injuries, protects against ulcers in the digestive system tract, reduces heart disease risk, helps fight with diabetes, fights cancer and inflammation, and it also may boost the immune system. So, man, tap in with that lion's mane, man, and don't just go off of the different things that we say. You know, we tell you to drink alkaline water, lion's mane, agave, meditating, praying, man. Do the research and do the knowledge for yourself so you won't just, you know what I'm saying, just be going off what we're saying. We could be telling you anything, you know, and that's just anything in life. Do your research and do your own due diligence about it so you have an understanding of it. So when someone go ask you a question about it, hey, what you think about this? Well, what you think about that? You know, you can properly explain them and be informed about it, because that's the worst feeling in the world. You talking about something that might ask you a question about it and you don't know how to explain it. So, so make sure y'all just do your information and due diligence on it. But prayer and eating y'all some lion's mane mushroom, man, most definitely. But before we close out the show, man, y'all already know what it is, man. We gotta drop some jewels on your mental, man. One time for your mind. Words of wisdom. T9, my brother, what you got for the words of wisdom? Words of wisdom for the people.
You want to know you really a man, it's time for you to take that stand. So meaning, you know, if you ever in a position to where something is uncomfortable for you, you know, like a gentleman, you see a woman getting beat on, you know, stop that, interfere with that. You know, you see somebody talking bad about somebody who they disagreeing with, stop that, you know. Tell that person, hey, why don't you go talk to that person, see what they mind is. A little conversation can resolve anything. You know, where you seeing other people, you know, going through mental health issues, saying things, you might not agree with it, but hey, still take that stand, you know, talk to that person, because at the end of the day, like I said in the episode, we got to have love and compassion, because, you know, we can, you know, become spiritually, mentally, build ourselves up as human beings out every day, any day, you know, all we want to. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you know, we might claim ourselves as gods, but at the end of the day, it's a bigger God who we got to put a smile on his face by putting a smile on other people's face, by spreading that connection. So take a stand, do something out of love, and keep growing your heart as a person.
Most definitely. My words of wisdom for this week: short, sweet, and simple. Always remember your focus determines your reality. Always remember your focus determines on your reality. Follow one course until successful. So the things that you are focusing on, the things that you're putting you're putting your mental on, that's the things that will manifest and create. You know what I'm saying? The things that you were thinking, the things that you projecting, the thoughts that you projecting will become your reality. So let's have positive, pure, progressive thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Instead of negative, downing, degressive thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That's holding us back. You know what I'm saying? That's limiting our full potential. Let's open that potentiality within ourselves, man. The divinity in ourselves to create things and to make shit happen. You know, let's open it up, man. So always remember, your reality, your reality is based on your focus. Follow one course into successful, man. That's my words of wisdom. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every week, man. We do this for y'all. We love y'all. T9, please tell the listeners how they can get in touch with you, your social media handles and everything.
Yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram, T9TE_, and the Trio City Sound page. Also follow our brother Romello Smith, Instagram and Facebook, Romello Smith.
Most definitely. You can find me, King Shabazz, on IG at KingShabazz98, man. And make sure y'all follow the Rtk Podcast page, RTK_podcast, PODCAST, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every week, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Stitcher. And make sure y'all subscribe to the show. Like this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a family member to tell a family member, man. Share this video with everybody you know, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you can get all the newest and latest notifications of Rtk Podcast. Real Talk with Kingz, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We do this for y'all, man. We do this, y'all, man. Continue to grow and expand each and every week, man. We